Yes, sir, my boy. My boy.
I am Joe Lyle. This building is from like 1836. Music, that's what led me here.
As we hear the raging rock music playing outside.
House of Blues across the street.
My boy. Rolling?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, sir, my boy. My boy. All right, first question we have for you. Who are you? Let the people know.
I am Joe Lyle. I am a drummer. I am a record store owner and an all-around visionary. That's where I'm trying to get to. I have a couple of ideas, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh yeah, I grew up in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. But I went to school in Boston for 3 years. I went to Berkeley College of Music, and then I came back here, moved to Baton Rouge, and then I moved here to work on music, try to like get a good gig and stuff, and kind of fell into this.
What are you most passionate about?
Really just art as a whole. I focus on music, but I love all artistic forms of expression. It's music, that's what led me here.
Beautiful. As we hear the raging rock music playing outside.
House of Blues across the street. This is my record store. One floor full of bona fide records, rare and new and old. And I just built these new shelves with my dad. We did this over the summer, like 32 oak birch. I don't know what the wood was, but I like them. They're great. I love them.
When did y'all open this space?
I think it was officiated on October 13th, like 2018.
Okay.
But yeah, I've slowly been working on it. It still, to a certain degree, doesn't feel like it's completely open. Still a lot of things I'm like working towards.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress, like any masterpiece.
Right, yeah.
Give us some history on the building and the foundation of this place.
I ended up here through the bookstore. I was working in the bookstore, and they had these 2 open floors on the top, and they were kind enough to let me rent out these 2 top floors. I have been throwing shows and opened a record store. It's in the French Quarter. I don't think they know what it used to be. This building is from like 1836 or something like that. Yeah, and hasn't really been messed with a whole lot since they moved in. They moved into this building in the 80s. Back here is the office space / bedroom for me. And over here is Eric. Eric, you want to say hey?
Hi.
Eric is a new employee of mine who's really changed the store for the better, like a whole lot. He's done so much. Eric does a lot of stuff. Eric's the fucking man.
20 plus years, but mostly just going out for my own personal stuff. Yeah, my dad had a pretty decent sized, like, standard classic rock collection that we all played with.
Where does some of the inspiration come from for producing music and curating a space like this?
This whole space was part of a bigger idea that I had of, I want to eventually open up 3 stores, like have one down south, one in Oakland, and one in New York, and have them both be like record stores / art residencies to provide like free artist space for people of color to like work on whatever medium they're working on. So that's what keeps me inspired to do this, is providing something, a spot for a community to gather and keep their city alive and vibrant. Wow. So yeah, the record store is what I'm good at, but like I want it to be a lot more than that eventually.
Wow, powerful.
Here's my drum set and my green screen. This is also my studio where I make my videos and music and all that. Up here is the event space. I used to stay up here, but I moved downstairs since because there's no AC up here. It can get pretty hot.
What have you found personally to be the biggest positive from making the decision to start on this journey and pursue this?
Yeah, I mean, this ties into what I do otherwise because I'm a touring drummer. So it's awesome that I can, while I'm on tour with somebody, like meet other bands and help them promote their bands through my store. I love doing that. I love providing a place for people in the city to come and party and have a good time and like meet each other. And local bands, I love being able to support local musicians and artists, like by displaying their art in my shop. So yeah, I guess helping other people is like the biggest positive.
Nice.
Yeah. It's a little dusty. Haven't been up here in a while. Yeah, like what, 200 occupancy up here? We've had at least like 200 people. Something like that. It's mainly been local so far. We're working on trying to work with the House of Blues and other local venues around town. We've had help from Red Bull in the past, which was awesome. They helped us bring in some really cool talent and make sure that they were comfortable and everything like that. Yeah, it's only up from here. Trying to have some touring artists come in and do like maybe like more intimate shows or meet and greets, stuff like that. Yeah, back here is there's like a kitchen. Like it's decked out to be an apartment space, but you know, multi-purpose, kind of like studio apartment.
What's the record collecting community like in New Orleans?
It's great. The part that I've tapped into, they're really into like world music, specifically like, I think it's West African. I didn't know that community existed until I started working with like, you know, the record store situation. So yeah. They're really supportive. They're nerds, which is tight. I'm a nerd, so we get along. And yeah, it's vibrant. It's a cool community for sure.
What is there to look forward to? Let me rephrase that. Yeah, what is there to look forward to from you in the future of your music production and also the record shop?
Yeah, I'm working on a lot of different things. I just started working with like 3D animation. Mm-hmm. So I'm working on creating visuals and doing graphic design, which is something I've always been passionate about, but like just started diving into new music, always, you know, creating new music. And hopefully that next big gig, hopefully I'm drumming for your favorite band in the future. Yeah. So in my personal life, yeah, there's that. And then the record store, you know, like I said, I would love to see one of these in Oakland and New York in the future and have it be blended in with the art scene as well as the music scene and kind of create like a bohemian oasis of creativity or whatever, yeah.
Beautiful. And final question here. What is your idea of paradise?
Paradise is being able to live comfortably doing what you love. Yeah. So it's right here. You're in it.
My boy.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Yes. Thank you, man. Yeah.